Afternoon, I'm here with Mr. Bryan Green. He's the coach, teacher at Cayman Brac High School in Cayman Brac, Cayman Islands, and he's also the coach of the netball team for. It's a mixed team, you said, Mr. Green.
It's a mixture from age primary school right up to adults. So we do have some adults who come. So all age group, right?
The primary to adults. All right, tell me a little about your coaching. You're from Jamaica, right?
Yes, I'm from Jamaica, Central Jamaica.
Central Jamaica. So tell me a little about your coaching in terms of how you started in the sports, what drew you to the sports, and your achievement in Jamaica until now.
Well, my first venture into the sports, sports in general, after leaving high school, I got a job as a teaching teacher at a private Catholic school. And I was given the mandate and task and to organize the sports in the school, and netball was one such sports. And from then, I started doing more and more netball, and it has become a part of me. When I went to college, went to Michael College at the time, now Michael University, they had netball team there, so I was always around the team as well. I learned, some of the coaching techniques, and I also learned the officiating, the umpiring part of it. And so I've been umpire and a coach from then. When I left college, went to Decatur College, high school in manager. I got there in 1995, and there was the PE teacher there at the time. She went on leave, so there was nobody there to do netball. So with my basic knowledge, I started with the team, and gradually it became a part of my portfolio. And we had strong competition in that region. Central region in Jamaica is the strongest area for netball. Over the years, work with the players, starting them from scratch development, teaching them how to catch, how to play the game and so on. That's the best part of it. You get a player who has not learned anything and you teach them first, and that player will become very skilled and so on. And throughout the program there, we got 3 girls who played at the under 16 level for Jamaica, and a number of them have gone on to play for the national team. So over the years, that has been part of the netball mantra for me.
And then it led you to the Cayman Islands. Now you are here working with these girls, over 2 years now?
Well, it's actually 3.5 years.
3.5 years, and from my personal point of view, you have done very well. What's the difference between, we're going to get back to that very well, because you have to tell me about persons who have gone on now in the Cayman Islands. But what is the difference between playing netball in Cayman Brac to playing in Jamaica? What's the difference you see there?
Well, netball in Jamaica is like a passion. That sport, they have the passion for it. It's a very competitive sport, and the levels from the primary school right up to the high school is very competitive. Serious competition, high school championship, and other games in between. You have different age group, under 12, under 14, under 16, under 19.
So they start them very early?
Very early. In the primary school, they have their own competition, so it's very competitive. The difference here, especially in Cayman Brac, is that when they come to the high school, many of them don't have the prerequisite skills. So we basically have to start them here. And I just see we have, in the background here, we have a number of new persons coming out primary school mixed with the high school and so on. Over the years, the 3 years plus that I've been here, we have the program has been growing, and the girls are very interested, and they enjoy the netball. They want to play every night and so on. But we understand we can't have it every day. We have other sports to do with.
Yeah. And talking about achievement, what are your achievements in the Brac so far for 3.5 years?
Well, my finest achievement so far from the program is that up to this point we have now two girls who have been selected for the Cayman National Under 16 team.
Okay.
And there is one young lady, Kira Bodden, who is now in Grand Cayman playing club netball and also a part of the under 21.
That was your
team over
captain
there.
last year.
She was our captain. She started the program here. She started playing netball here and she has done very well.
Started playing in the sense that she didn't know the game.
She didn't know the game before.
Before, okay.
Right. So she started develop her skills here. But what got her the edge, she was very disciplined and she was a leader as well. So she took her netball very serious and right now she's playing excellent netball. They love her. And a number of girls here, their skills have also developed and they are doing very well as well and they are looking forward to going to Grand Cayman. As a matter of fact, teams in Grand Cayman have been asking for some of our girls to come over and play.
Okay. So you mentioned about national. How is that feeling to know that for a short time you've been here, two of your girls have been selected to the national team thus far? How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel a sense of achievement so far. I mean, we could have had more. We were limited in the amount of persons we took to trials because you know the logistics in traveling and accommodation and so on. So we only took 4 girls. 2 have been selected. 1 is on reserve team as well. So we call that 1.5. Right. So this in itself, you know, is an achievement, and you know, we are looking forward to, you know, greater things with these girls.
What is your goal for the team for the foreseeable future? What is the long term goal for the team? I know you are rebuilding. When I come, sometime I see young students in grade 7 or so. You are rebuilding, so you almost have 2 teams. What is it in it for the future?
Well, we have to have a feeder program because you know these girls don't stay past year 12. So at age 16 or 17, they have to move on. So to keep the program going, we have to build for the future. So we are working with the primary schools now. They are coming in, and as soon as they come into the high school, they will have had some basic skills, you know, to be a part of the program. And so far, they are doing great. They are enjoying it. They are very competitive. You know, sometimes if you don't know that they're in the primary school, you don't know the difference.
Okay.
You know, the way they are playing. So that is what we are building the program and want to keep it going.
Okay. And I couldn't do with this interview without mentioning Sister Island Sports, which have been such a help, which I'm also a part of. So what's the tell me about the help of Sister Island Sports towards the program as well as the education, because I know it go hand in hand in some areas because we have to consult on certain things. So tell me about that.
Well, a good thing you mentioned, because if you didn't, I would have to. Without the Sister Island input in terms of funding and so on, we wouldn't have a program. I can tell you that. And I'm eternally grateful to the sports department for, you know, funding our program and staying consistent with, you know, with the program. We don't get any sponsorship or any other support from anywhere else but the Sister Island. So they are the ones who are running the program basically. Right. And I'm happy that at least we are seeing some progress on it.
Right, and but the girls are because when they were playing they were on education in some way. So
No, what happened depend on the competition that they're playing.
Right.
We only had one external competition so far in Grand Cayman. It was the schools league, which they entered as layman start, but it was still the Sister Island that did the sponsorship and the funding. Right. So for that we are very grateful. Like I said, if it wasn't for the sports department, we wouldn't have a netball program.
Right. And what would you like to see then in terms of netball in Cayman Brac getting bigger in terms of teams coming over to play and all of that?
Well, we always welcome competition, and whenever teams come over here, they usually are happy to come and play us. And our girls are yearning for that type of competition. We are very inexperienced in terms of competition here because it's only one high school and most of the girls are from that program. So for us to get any game, competitive game as such, we have to go to Grand Cayman or when they come. So I know funding is an issue, but as many teams as we can get per year to come and play with us, we will be very grateful. And as a matter of fact, it helps the girls to develop their skills and their confidence and experience.
Yes. So Green, as we end this interview with a short one, want your last word concerning pertaining to just netball overall, the joy and passion. Know you're very near to it. So just you have the last word concerning netball overall.
Well, for Cayman Brac and for these girls, netball is their life. And whenever we have to break training and so on, it's a big problem. Every day they'll come. So when we're starting again and so on, they love it. They come out each evening we have in training. I would have loved to have had the adults as well, but sometimes I understand work issue, and the island is very small, so we don't get a lot of adults coming. A few still come, but for these girls, it is their life. And I mean, they are enjoying so much. They look forward to traveling. That is one of the main things. And of course, they look forward to playing each night. And I hope this will continue, and we'll get more and more support.
Okay. Mr. Green, thank you very much. I know you have to go to training. I thank you to take the time out to be here. And we have learned one and two things. I think the program is developing. I've seen it firsthand. Congratulations again in getting those girls into the national program. And as we go along, I know that you will continue to do well. And overall, I must say again, thank you very much for this interview.
Thank you very much.